and start.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
We have a liftoff.
Zion Williamson slamming it home.
Get used to that.
As they say, that's going to be on SportsCenter. Handling the ball and finishing again. Man, oh man.
Like I said, just watch.
Yeah.
Here come the Blue Devils. Barrett lays it up. Williamson throws it down. Williamson.
With the first pick in the 2019 NBA Draft, the New Orleans Pelicans select Zion Williamson from Duke University.
Emotions, evidence for Zion.
This is the one where he contested, got out in transition, and finished at the rim.
Drew his first bucket on his sixth try. This is where you better capitalize. Zion saw it, took it away. That was a long pass by Hernan Gomez. Zion on the take, all the way to the rack. Now, how sweet was that move?
James, you see this? He puts his head down, it's a wrap.
Matador defense, I'm getting out of the way.
Zion against Aldridge. Gets it back. Zion for 4 for 4! Welcome to the NBA!
You're not invited to Thanksgiving.
What's this dude talking about?
Now, here's Williamson. That sure won't help your 2K rating, Zion.
All right, do break. Let's do it.
Yo, broadcaster.
Since his debut, Zion has missed almost as many games as he's played, and it's truly a frustrating fact. Most of those injuries were lower body ones, like various knee and ankle problems. This season, due to a foot fracture, New Orleans Pelicans star forward Zion Williamson has not played since May of 2021. There was anticipation that the former first-round selection would be back shortly after undergoing off-season foot surgery, although the entire rehabilitation process takes more time than it was initially expected. What caused longer rehab besides the injury's severity? Initially, the number 1 overall selection in the 2019 NBA draft was stepping up his recovery around Thanksgiving and expected to return. However, he began to get foot soreness, so the doctors with the team staff slowed Zion's return down. When the pain didn't go away, they decided to give him an injection. That put his homecoming date back 4 to 6 weeks, and we're now in the third full week of January with no rumors about Zion's return. Williamson himself recently spoke out about the injury. It was the first time he had spoken since Media Day, and he explained how terrible it had been for him. As you can imagine, this has been a very difficult process for me, said Williamson. I know there's work to be done in my recovery before I can safely return to the court, but I will continue to put in the time necessary so I can get back on the floor with my team and represent Pelicans fans and the city of New Orleans at the highest level. Basketball means everything to me, and I am thankful for the Pelicans organization and everyone who has surrounded me with love and support throughout this journey. My family, friends, teammates, coaches, staff, fans, and everybody who has stood behind me and uplifted me when I needed it the most. This young man is only 21 years old and his career hasn't even truly started yet, so all we can do is support him throughout this difficult process of rehab. When the hopes are so high and everybody in the league wants to see you play, it is especially difficult to stay off court. However, my opinion is that young fellow shouldn't set a foot on the court until he is 100%. Zion is truly a blessing to watch, and there are a lot of chances that he has a chance to become a Hall of Famer one day. Just take a look at his amazing stat line from the 2020-2021 NBA season. Zion averaged 27 points, 7.2 rebounds, 2.7 assists, playing 33.2 minutes a game on a truly incredible 61.1% field goal percentage. At the moment, he might be among the NBA's best finishers in the modern league, being that efficient on the offensive side of the court. The sad part is that the New Orleans Pelicans had high expectations for the 2021-22 NBA season. With a new head coach in Willie Green, they were expecting to make a playoff push, with a berth in the NBA play-in tournament in the Western Conference being the very least. However, the Pelicans are not doing that well without their young superstar, sitting in 12th place in the Western Conference. The main question for the franchise's fan base is, what are the odds of Zion returning to the court this season to help his teammates? The answer might not be the most climactic one. The odds are low, and it's impossible to know for sure at the moment. The biggest indicator is that the Pelicans have been silent since their announcement last month. Being ordinary NBA fans, we don't have many resources to get information from, so all we can do now is look forward to the New Orleans squad's future notifications, and as of now, there is not much. However, there is some info that might help fans to be in touch with the entire situation. VP of Basketball Operations David Griffin had to say the following. Since we notified everyone on December 16 of his latest imaging, it was decided then by our medical team to dial his rehab back to only partial weight-bearing activities. He continues along that path. That basically confirms that there hasn't been any progress since the announcement a month ago, and the doctors are making sure Zion is getting better, and it's a usual practice when an athlete gets hurt. Nothing new about it, and probably this fact saddens Pelicans fans the most. As of now, there are no signs of miraculous comebacks or anything like that, although there are also no reasons to lose hope, as Zion is treated by the best doctors from all around the country. However, basketball fans tend to make dramas and storylines out of basically anything. Zion's injury isn't an exception. There are lots of conspiracy rumors floating about, such as Zion going to the Portland Trail Blazers or Williamson's participation in some secret Nike initiative to produce a new sneaker. I don't think that sneaker companies trust Zion with their product after the incident back in his school days where his Nike shoes got destroyed mid-game. While all the above-mentioned so-called theories are very far from being true, there are still some interesting rumors around Zion's name. Earlier this month, the New York Knicks acquired the Atlanta Hawks' Cam Reddish, who used to be Zion's teammate back in Duke days. Duke basketball produced one of the best freshman groups in recent memory a few years ago. For the first time in college basketball history, the Blue Devils grabbed the top 3 prospects in the country in R.J. Barrett, Zion Williamson, and Cam Reddish. And in 2022, there are chances of this trio reuniting on the Knicks roster. And what is your opinion? Do you think that Zion will return this season?